Okay, well, that didn't work very well, did it? My live was interrupted by my phone running out of battery. So I am now going to continue this on a video, and then I will post it to YouTube so that everybody can see it. Because for some reason, it is still, it's still saying I'm live, and I can't unlive it. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'm going to continue this. I'm going to hide all these cables that I unplugged it from the ceiling and then plugged it into a better charger. So let's have a look and see if this works, and then I can upload it. So I'm continuing with my image, and I'm just looking at values again. What value is lighter, what value is darker. And this is something that it's just a great way to study and really pay attention to light and dark in an image. Doesn't have to be exact, like I'm only going to spend 20 minutes on this, so I know it's not going to be perfect. I'm going to leave a little ridge up here, just the top of this. I think it's his rubbish bin or his garbage pail. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's his toilet. I'm joking. Of course it's not his toilet. Maybe it's where he throws all his drawings that he doesn't love and then burns them. Who knows? Somebody probably knows. Somebody probably asked him. Okay, so there's a little bit of shadow. The floor is definitely not the lightest part. The lightest part, I would say, is the top of his drawing surface, and the top of his drawing surface and the window. So I can actually put a little bit more shadow in here. I don't want to cover the area where his chair is. There is another leg behind here, so I can just put a little bit of shape to that. And his trousers are definitely not really dark. Oh, I put him way too close. The top of his trousers, where his knee is, catches the light. And then there's a table here that also is catching the light. So you want to look at that change from light to dark. There's a little bit more of a shadow right at the edge. I don't have my spacing. My spacing is off a little bit. But it could be the composition. And I'm getting all smudgy, so you should really have a piece of paper in between here, in between your hand and the sketch, just so that it doesn't get all smudgy like mine is getting. Just double check that it's still recording. It is. want to get a little bit of detail on his face. There isn't too much detail in this picture of his face, but I can get the idea of his face. Like his nose is quite prominent. See a little bit of his glasses, his forehead, and his hair a little bit. His hair is gray, but there are darker areas. Okay, and then the back here, I can stress a little bit more that the light is capturing his back by leaving the shirt a little bit more lit up. So, checking my values, I'm going to darken underneath here, even if I just focus on Norman. So I'm going to darken the underside of his shirt here. And by the chair as well, this should have been a little bit lighter on the one side. I can darken his shirt behind here a little bit and make the chair edge and arm slightly darker as well. The back of the chair should have been a little bit brighter. So I'm going to take an eraser and just clean up here a little bit. And I don't like this dark line, so I'm constantly correcting, or I will start to constantly correct areas that I have made too dark. And also areas which are not dark enough. Back here on his trousers can be a little bit darker. And then also I think if I darken the front of this window seat, I can also darken the wall that is underneath it slightly. his arm is resting on his table, which I want to make darker here at the front of his table. And it comes out a little bit more. And this side can be a little bit darker. So we have 8 more minutes. I'm gonna just do as much as I can in those 8 minutes. Really looking at the spacing and the negative space of certain areas as well on this image. With the back here, with the curtains, there are very few points that are darker. Really light area here where the curtain probably overlaps a little bit, the sheer. Oh, I have to darken also this area of the wall. Darken that. So I'm going to clean up this area. Can darken some of these folds in his shirt as well. I'm not that great at detail. I like to give the impression of something, but I feel like, oh, this looks like a gift down here. I feel like not everything needs to be sketched or drawn. Like, I think it's, you know, that's why we have photography as well. So, I mean, others may beg to differ, but okay. Then there's this wheel thing, which I had in the wrong spot before. I think there's another one here. This is the one that I want to come on this side. To make his drawing table stand out, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to look at the value, the overall value of the rest of like the walls that are around it, and get that in. The easel is also lit up. But I want to get the area around his workspace a little bit darker, even if I exaggerate a little bit. Because this way I will give more importance to where he's drawing. All right. And today is June the 5th, 23. Just darken this slightly. My lines are not perfectly straight. Here, so you can see that there's shears here. Actually, his hair is slightly darker than white. All right, that is all I got for you, everybody. Oh, maybe this a little bit line back here so that you can see that this is the table. Thanks everybody for watching. I think I'm gonna post this to Patreon and paid subscribers of Substack. I'm sorry that it did not record on YouTube, but it seems like I need to replace my battery on my phone. I think that's what I have to do. Thank you everybody. Take care. Bye.